The Republic of Kenya has been thrown into a bout of protests dubbed maandamano. And some stupid people have come out very clearly to tell those attending maandamano to, instead of complaining about the economy, go to their farms and cultivate their crops. And when I hear somebody talk like that, I always ask myself, did you go to school, or do you have something in between your 2 years? From this to this, is there something in between there? Because it means that if it is there, you are thick. And if you do have a brain, you are not using it well. That is, if you have one, you are not using it well. Because to be truthful to the spirit of Kenyans attending maandamano, they were pretty in their farms, they were pretty in their shops, they were pretty doing their businesses. You see, when you study, you have been studying anything called revolutions and protests, and then you understand that no change has come easy. So these people are busy with their lives trying to make things out of themselves until they realized that they were just chasing goose wild goose, while the owner of the real problem, the causality of all the issues they were facing, was sitting somewhere pretty, enjoying the fruits of their labor. And that is when people come out and decide away with this government. Revolutions don't come easy. Change doesn't come easy. And change will never come when farmers are in their farms. Think about the French revolutions. Revolutions will not come when teachers are in classrooms teaching children. Revolutions do not come when doctors are in hospitals treating patients. I know this is the hard truth, but let's face it. The economic situation today in Kenya will not be changed by anybody working hard. We have been working hard since the 1960s. The economic situation will be changed by a change in government today. Let no one lie to us, let William Ruto have some time, give him. What has he done with the little time that he has had? Has we seen anything fruitful coming from him? Have we seen any plans that seem or appear to become fruitful at any one point? Nothing. Nothing is promising. In fact, it is more daunting to face the future with William Samoei Arap Ruto in the government. So let people know that those going for the streets are chasing something that they realized was the causality of all their problems. And stop telling them to go to their farms and tend to their crops. Because some of their crops, actually, if you look carefully, you realize that some of their crops are actually greener than your innocence. That is the truth. Some of their crops are greener than your innocence. Some of their businesses are doing way much better than your family combined. They are the owners of the boutiques in CBD. They are the owners of hotels in CBD. Some of them are running businesses, very successful businesses and enterprises. But they have been forced to close down their businesses. They have been forced to stop doing what they do every day because they have not been in maandamano for all the rest of their times. And there is this imagination that only the jobless are going to maandamano. If you think like that, please, you need to have something in your head. And if you already have it, you need to use it well. There are people who have good jobs, good businesses, and they are in that maandamano because they cannot take it anymore. Yani watu wamefinywa, wamefika kwa ukuta, and they have decided to fight back. If you cannot join them, and if you feel you are satisfied, please take your pretty stomach, go to your house, jifungie, lala. Let those who are not satisfied practice their constitutional rights. And today, Raila Amolo Odinga promised that he is going to ensure that he collects signatures. And I am a Kikuyu from Central, and I am very ready to append my signatures for the same. Why? Because we are no longer fools. Okay, personally, I have never really been a fool. But even a fool has a timeline. They say you can fool all the people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. It is not possible. There are some people you can fool all the time. There are times you can fool all the people, but you cannot fool them all the time. So this is the message to the government of the Republic of Kenya that is currently sitting. We know and we understand that the fact that we did not elect you into office. We know you rigged yourself in. And we have realized that even after rigging yourself in, you are doing nothing to change the plight and predicament of Kenyans. That is why we have decided that we will not take things in the background anymore. And let nobody project Mount Kenya as being left behind. Let people know that Mount Kenya has always been in the forefront of fighting injustice in this country. Even before independence, it was in Central Province that the first rebellion against the colonialists happened. It was the first. It was there that the Mau Mau originated. It is there in Mount Kenya where rebellion against Jomo Kenyatta got big. Think about J.M. Kariuki and why he was killed. It is the cradle of any revolutions in Kenya. Think about Moism. People from Central Kenya have always been at the forefront of standing for justice. Sometimes their role has been misunderstood, but they have always been there. Even when Kibaki was the president and he was trying to fool everybody that he was doing a good job, when everybody could see, or rather everybody who had something in between the ears could see that he was not exactly doing what he was being purported to do. Part of the Kikuyu have always been on the right side of things. And even this time, we are not left behind. A big portion of us, and in fact, quite the majority are dissatisfied. Quite a majority are willing and ready to come out. So it is just a perception that, the Kikuyus are in the background. The Kikuyus are happy. It is the Kikuyus that are doing this and that. And it is people in Mount Kenya. Get that shit out of your head. Get that issue out of your thick head. Understand this, that we are a United Nations and we are ready to do what must. And to all the people fighting for justice, do not lose hope. Let us stand strong. Let us fight for what we deserve. And justice is what we deserve. Thank you.